to the Grizzled Geek reacts to RWBY AMVs. I'm Mike.
I'm Shane.
I'm Kirsten.
Doug.
Did that in a weird order, but all right. We're back
We
with
did it in the normal order.
Normal order.
We're just reversed because we
It feels
flipped
weird.
the set. Yep.
Everything's all screwed around, trying to change things up. But yeah, we're here to react to another RWBY AMV, another request. What is the name of this one, Shane?
This one is Gasoline Times Savages, and it's actually another MEP, multi-editor project.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Apotheosis is the one who hosted it. And the song is Gasoline by Halsey, Savages by Marina, and the Diamonds.
Nice.
So it's a mashup and an MEP all together.
And this was another Gabrielle Riley request, correct?
Yes.
All right, Gabriella, we see you. There's camera. Here you are. Thanks for the great requests.
Are we ready?
I'm all set. Let's do it.
Here we go. There's all the other makers. Nice.
Murder lives forever, and so does war. It's survival of the fittest, rich against the poor. At the end of the day, it's a human trait, hidden deep down inside of our DNA. One man can build a bomb, another run a race to save somebody's life and have it blow up in his face. I'm not the only one who finds it hard to understand. I'm not afraid of God, I am afraid of man. Is it running in our blood? Is it running in our veins? Is it running in our genes? Is it in our DNA? Humans are gonna behave as we think we always should. Yeah, we can be bad as we can be good. Underneath it all, we're just savages, hidden behind shirts, ties and marriages. How can we expect anything at all? We're just animals, still learning how to grow. Underneath it all, we're just savages, hidden behind shirts, ties and marriages. How can we expect anything at all? We're just animals, still learning how to grow. We live, we die, we steal, we kill, we lie, just like animals, but with far less grace. We laugh, we cry, like babies in the night, forever running wild in the human race. Another day, another tale of rape, another ticking bomb to bury deep and detonate. I'm not the only one who finds it hard to understand. I'm not afraid of God, I am afraid of man. You can see it on the news, you can watch it on TV, you can read it on your phone, you can say it's troubling. Humans are gonna behave as we think we always should. Yeah, we can be bad as we can be good. Underneath it all, we're just savages, hidden behind shirts, ties and marriages. How can we expect anything at all? We're just animals, still learning how to grow. Underneath it all, we're just savages, hidden behind shirts, ties and marriages. Truth is in us all, cradle to the grave. We're just animals, still learning to behave. All the hate coming out from a generation who got everything and nothing got it but temptation. Were we born to abuse, shoot a gun and run? Or has something deep inside of us come undone? Is it a human trait or is it learned behavior? Are you killing for yourself or killing for your savior? Underneath it all, we're just savages, hidden behind shirts, ties and marriages. How can we expect anything at all? We're just animals, still learning how to grow. Underneath it all, we're just savages, hidden behind shirts, ties and marriages. Truth is in us all, cradle to the grave. We're just animals. to behave.
We have another professionally put together AMV. What do we think, Kirsten?
There's so much that happened in that. I think the tough thing about MEPs is that there are parts of it that you like and parts that you don't like, and because there's no names up whenever they're going up, you don't know who's
Can't assign blame.
editing you liked and who you didn't like. Yeah, because there were bits in there where like the beginning part was really cool. I thought that they picked really great editing styles and great scenes.
Yeah.
And then we moved into someone who just wanted to move from here in out, around. It was one of those. It was like too much is going on right now for me to enjoy what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got into okay, this is pretty good. And then another person who did too much movement. So it was like, I don't know. It's hard to give the whole thing an up or down when there was a lot of up and a lot of down. So
Overall,
just pretend you're a college professor and you have to create a group project.
Yeah.
I
Pass or fail.
I'm on the fence. I'd say like probably 6.5 maybe. I don't know. There was a lot of downs. There was a lot of good, but there was a lot of downs in it. So
6.5. Okay.
I didn't like it.
You don't like it?
I'm not the fan. I've never heard the song before and wasn't.
Either one of the songs. There's two songs in there.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah. That was a good mix.
Couldn't tell. But I didn't care for the songs. They were okay, but a little too. At times, hard to follow what the heck was going on in the song.
Mm.
And like the first scenes, like you said, you liked the first scenes. I didn't like it at all because I'm like, you're just showing a bunch of stuff that happened in season 4
right.
or 5. I can't remember which, and doesn't have anything to do with the words that are going on the screen right, or that are happening right now, because that whole sequence ends with they're just humans or something like that. I'm like, no, you just showed all faunus.
Right.
What are you doing? If you wanted to be kind of, I guess, racist or specious, you could have used that in the savages part.
Well, I think that it wouldn't have to match the humans. It was like what they were trying to say. The faunus are trying to say they're just humans.
Oh, maybe just they were talking about like DNA, and it showed the two brothers, I guess, firing together. I was like, okay, is that what?
Right.
But then they did just a little bit later. Again, the DNA line comes up, and it's just.
The song basically
What's her
when I
name?
give them the song is it but
Singer?
No, it was Neo.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I thought for probably 70% of the AMV, the images did not match what was going on in the song.
Sure.
For me. And then towards the end, I'm like, all of the stuff with Salem and stuff, I was like, why didn't you just tap into this and this song be all about bad guys?
Yeah.
Because from what I could tell of the song, you were talking about how people are just terrible.
Yeah, it's what
So why not just stick with that the whole way? That would have been much better. And I agree with you. There was so much going on with it's like, I know all these editing tools and I'm going to use them all.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, you're going a little over like changing the font every other thing. I was like, oh, just stick with one font size if you're going to put the words up. And then suddenly the next editor stopped.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to know now I can't understand the song and need the lyrics on there, and they went away. Yeah. So I mean,
what's your score?
Like a 4.
A 4.
This was not good.
All right.
I would not watch this again.
Yeah, I'm with Doug. I didn't like the songs, and I didn't know any of the words for the chorus besides savages until the end of the AMV, because that's when they came up on the screen. Like the chorus come up, and all I heard was savages, and then I heard marriages, and then I had no idea they were talking about shirts in the first half of it until the very end. But It was, and then in the middle of it, I got motion sick.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, everything was beautiful if it held still long enough to see it.
Yeah.
But so I'll give this one a 5, just because.
5?
Yeah, just for technical.
It's got a
stuff.
6.5, a 4, and a 5. Well,
All over the place.
my biggest issue with it was actually the words. And I don't mind when they put words up because you can actually, you know, like closed caption, you can actually understand what Shane missing some of the stuff. But
Yeah.
it was too big and across the screen, and like especially in the beginning,
Blocking out
half the image. I was like, man, I don't care. I'm not a big fan of the song, but the song was about, I think it's the mark of the song. The song was about the evil of man, and basically they're how we're all inherently evil in some degree or not. And then the people they showed that weren't necessarily bad guys in this series, they were showing some of the questionable things that they do. So I mean, I think I kind of get where it matches, right, with the tone. But I agree with you. Some of the editing was a little. I mean, at first I was like, I really like the editing choices. I wish I could see more of it instead of the words covering it up. And then it kind of got to the point where it's like, okay, well, that's too much. It's been over edited.
Yeah.
I think they went a little too far. But I don't know. I really like parts of it.
Yeah.
And then I think I'm more on Kirsten's side than your guys' side. I'm also going to give it a 6.5. Because I think the parts that they were really well put together.
Yeah.
I really wished like I said, the words weren't blocking out all that. I mean, that kind of threw me right off.
Yeah.
For a lot of it, I'm like, wow, this is great imaging. Especially when we're doing like in the beginning, they did a whole mirror image theme, right? The theme of all the images they were showing the mirror image of them. So they're showing like the good and bad sides of people, right? And a lot of it was really awesome special effects with the mirroring of the images.
Yeah.
But it was all covered up with words.
Yeah.
Right? I would have liked to have seen more without the words.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, Kristen. I think the first part of it was better than the second half of it.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I'm going to give it a 6.5. But there you have it, folks. What do you think of the video? What would you score it? Between 1 to 10? So
Now, obviously, these are all subjective. So
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Just because we don't like it doesn't mean
Yeah.
No, my opinion is all that matters.
Right. Yeah.
If I don't like it,
People
you
might
should
like
stop
all the
watching.
moving and everything.
Yeah,
Keeps
that
the
part I don't
energy
understand,
moving.
but,
Like
yeah.
maybe that's your style. It's just not my style. It's just too like I like
Right.
to see what I'm seeing and I feel disoriented.
Right.
Even the thank you screen, thank you for watching, was like,
Yeah.
why'd you do that? There was no need for that.
Well, it would also be weird if it was just like text on the screen, like "Thank you."
Yeah, I mean, I think if you have a connection to the song or connection to the theme, it's like I said, there's different things to different people.
That might be half of why I don't like this anyways, because I watch RWBY because it's uplifting. Like even the set volume 3 was the saddest volume, but there was still, I mean, a note of hope at the end of it.
Yeah.
And
Heroic
if I'm like
sacrifice
depressing,
and
I'll
stuff.
go watch the news. I don't
We need some drama for any show to be really good. You need some kind of drama.
Yeah,
but
drama is one thing, but RWBY's always been an uplifting show. It's always
Yeah.
been about having fun.
Yeah.
So.
But I don't say there's in the soundtrack of RWBY. There's some depressing songs.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really kill it for me, but I understand what you're saying. I agree for the most part.
Yeah.
RWBY should be more uplifting, but that doesn't necessarily kill it. But all right, guys, there you have it. Our take on this. Like I said, tell us what you thought. Comment down below. If we're wrong, disagree with our scores, comment down below. But please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Be sure to hit the bell icon and whatever notification else you need to do to get our videos. I think we're getting back into the system. More people are seeing our videos now.
Good.
After finally only 5 months into the year, but thank you to all the patrons out there to support the show.
All the Patronus out there.
All the Patronus. We couldn't do this show without you. Really appreciate it. If you want to support us, you can do so through Patreon or through some of our other links, which are
Teespring store,
fine.
you can get our shirts, or the Amazon affiliate link, which all 3 will be in the description down below.
Yep, they sure will. All right, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.